Hello guys, this is Vaish. So we are in the third episode of Current Affairs, which we do every Sunday. So we would have done last week and 14th episode and then 7th episode if I remember correctly. So we were doing every Sunday, and now today, Christmas Day, December 25, we'll be doing the next Current Affairs. So June we did it in two parts, and now July we'll be doing. And as I told, this is just five questions we are showing you. There are plenty of lot of explanations in our test PDF, and from that only all our teachers are taking and teaching you all the different subjects on different days. So if you're a serious aspirant, especially of 2023, you have to enroll to the test series as well. Okay, but if you are for 24 or 25, then you just listen to these MCQs, practice at home, and when it's time to join the test series by next year, that time only you need to join. And till then you can watch all these free lectures, and to begin from scratch you can WhatsApp me. I'll give you the foundation course. That is the first playlist you have to begin with. Okay, and make sure you have subscribed to this channel. So MCQ1 for today, that is episode 21 from Current Affairs, July. Which of the following are true about United Nations Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA? Okay, UPSC is asking a lot of questions on international bodies nowadays, so you have to know every body in detail. It is completely funded via voluntary contributions and grants from donor nations. It was set up in the 1980s as a humanitarian agency. So two statement type question, one only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. So you have to know always, whenever you study a body, you have to know its origin, like when it started, then whether India is a member of it, then who all can fund that body, then whether they have renamed that body, or whether it is a parent body, or it has many branches under that. So that kind of things. Okay, anything you study, WTO or UNDP, anything you study, you have to know these 4-5 factors. Okay, so that with practice you will come daily. When you do Hindu editorial and all these things, you will automatically learn all these things. Okay, so here the answer will be A. Okay, because the first statement is correct, but the second statement, I just made a small tweak only. Here it is just to test whether you know the timeline. Okay, so it is not 1980s. It's not that recent. It is 1950s. Okay, it's a very old body. So that only you have to know. You don't have to know specifically like 1955 or 57, 58. That you don't have to know. But when somebody tells it's like recently set up, or it is in the early 2000s or 1975, that time you should know whether it is newer to that or older to that. Okay, that much knowledge only you need to have to solve previous year questions. Okay, so it's in 1949 actually. So it's a very old body, meaning when we started the World Bank, everything in 1945 and all, around that time only these things are also being set up. Okay, and the first statement is true. Okay, so it was set and mandated to provide protection assistance to 5.6 million Palestinian refugees. Okay, this relief and work agency is for them in the Gaza Strip, West Bank, and other refugee camps of Jordan, Lebanon, Syria. So this Jordan, Lebanon, Syria area, right, from this map questions have come at least 5 times in the last 10 years or 12 years of UPSC paper you take. At least 5 times map question have come from here. That to detailed question, like what is to the left of what is the surrounding countries, and small sea is there, like Jordan Sea is there, Red Sea is there, Gulf of Aqaba is there, Egypt is there. So you have to know those areas where, like by heart you should know. Okay, and I'm doing a lot of series also nowadays in Instagram, and YouTube also has shorts and reels. So there you can learn these things, okay, free of cost. So under its services, this body provides education, relief material. So these are all general things, okay, which anyway it will be there. Okay, so recently it has announced in 2022 also this many $1 billion. That is why it is always in news, and that is why this is asked. Okay, this question is being asked. So again, details you read about Palestinian war and all these things is more of international things for mains. So that you read. And so here, if you see, India made a contribution of 2.5 million US dollars towards this body, okay, for the Palestinian refugees. And that is why it is more important for you, okay, because when India contributes something or India is involved, then you have to no, okay, India is a dedicated donor, and since 2018 it has been contributing. Okay, that's also you have to know. Since 2018 only we started contributing, meaning under this government. So this is the question number 1. Now question number 2, if you see, which are the following are false about family courts in India? So it's like a polity plus current affair. Okay, so under the Family Courts Act 1984, state governments are mandated to set up family courts for every city or town with population more than 1 million. Okay, so whether this particular thing, this is a static thing if you see. So this whether it is true or not. Second one, in India, there are more than 700 family courts as of now. So whether this is true or not. So again, one two statement type question where question become difficult, because whenever it is two statement, you cannot do any elimination. You have to know both of them perfectly. Only then you can solve it. Okay. So I hope this series is helping you, because we are trying to get as many as maximum static plus current affair details for you every day. So please see to that you have liked this video already. Okay. Think of the answer and please support us as well while you are listening to this. So here answer is D. because here the question is asking for false. Okay, I don't know how many of you noticed that. So false means neither one or two is false, means both of them are true. Okay, this is also true, this is also true. Both of them are not false, that means both of them are true. Okay, so that Family Court Act, okay, it says that thing only. State governments are mandated to set up family courts if the population is more than 1 million. And as of now, there are 715 family courts. Okay, in India, you should know the number of districts is also around that much. Okay, 700, 800 districts you will get in India overall. Okay, you just imagine your state, like suppose it's south, if you see in Kerala, there will be around 14 states, I think. In Tamil Nadu, there will be little more than that. Then, so that if you add up, okay, add up each state of India, you will total get around 700, 800 district. Okay, in each state, there are these many districts. Okay, here 14, here some 22, here some 34, like that. You will get a lot of districts. Like in UP and all, there will be a lot of districts because it's a big state. So like that, totally around 700 plus are there. And obviously, the family courts also will be that many. Okay, because states are mandated to set up whenever there is this much population. So now the Amendment Bill 2022 was passed. Okay, that is why this is important. For your mains also, they can ask the provisions of this. So all the provisions which have been like the new changes, I have put it here. Okay, so wherever Nagaland issue, Himachal issue, wherever problems are there, that also I have listed. And it's a Hindu explained article. So you have to mandatorily know this. Okay. Now question number 3, which of the following are true about National Anti-Doping Agency? Okay, this has been in the news last few years continuously, not only the national one, the world one also. WADA is there, World Anti-Doping Agency. So it deals with adoption and implementation of anti-doping rules and policies in line with the World Anti-Doping Agency. Okay. Then second one, it was established by central government under the Companies Act 1990. So again, the origin of the body and whether it is in sync with the world body which is there. Okay. So again, two statement type question I have put. So in UPSC actually, when UPSC exam question comes, mostly it will be 3 statement type or 4 statement. It will be much more easier. Okay, that is where when you study these many difficult questions from Vaishya IAS, when you go to the exam hall, you will find the paper very, very easy. Okay, that is why 100 plus marks every year I am telling. It is possible to solve by just solving previous year questions and Vaishya IAS test series. Okay, that is repeated every year, it is coming the same way. So please see to it that you are practicing from the right source. If not Vaishya IAS, please join any good test series which has shown you high quality questions. Okay. So here the answer will be C. Okay, meaning 1 only, because this is true. We are in sync with the World Anti-Doping Agency, but it is not the Companies Act which we set up these kind of bodies. Okay, this is under the Society Registration Act 1860 will be there. Okay, whenever that here if it's written agency, right, I'm just telling you a clue. Okay, 90% of the bodies which ends with agency or authority and all, it will be mostly under the Society Registration Act. Okay, under company it will be something else. Okay, it will not be like that. So that also when you see when you study different bodies and you see which act is the creator behind that, then you will start to see a pattern. Okay, so by heart that pattern, and then in the exam hall you can apply that pattern also. So this again, if you see Anti-Doping Bill 2022, again an amendment kind of bill has been passed. Okay, so all the provisions are mentioned here. That's again, as I told, for mains it is more important. So try to read this. Okay, pause this and read, don't skip it. Okay, if you're enrolled to my test series, you will get the detailed PDF. Okay, not only this, more than this, notes will be there. So those students don't have to worry. But others who are not going to join Vaishya IAS ever and only depending on this 5 questions, please pause and read all these things. Now, question number 4. Recently, which country has launched gold coins named Mossi Oartunia in a bid to control the inflation in the country? Okay, so this is Argentina, Zimbabwe, Iraq, Kenya. This I remember when we set up this question in the July PDF. After that, I think August, September time, there was, I think, Tamil Nadu PSC, Gujarat PSC exam, and then some other police constable, some exam. Some 3-4 exams were there, and in every exam, this question was there. Okay, so if you were a student of Vaishya IAS and if you had studied our July current affair, that August, September months when you gave those exams, okay, you would have got a direct question. Like this, hundreds of direct questions comes because current affairs, obviously, from wherever UPSC is looking into, from that place only we are also looking. Okay, daily newspapers, that too, not 1 or 2, 11 to 13 national newspapers I'm referring to make the current affair PDF. So please see to it that you are studying it well. Okay, just enrolling and keeping it with you is not enough. You have to study. So here, who launched the gold coin? The answer is Zimbabwe. Okay. So again, what it means, the smoke which thunders, and it refers to Victoria Falls. So like this, now chances are there that UPSC can go one step ahead and ask the geography of Zimbabwe and Zambia near that, then the waterfall near that, because there has been instances where the Zambezi River, which flows into the Indian Ocean, that and all UPSC have asked, okay, like where it is the east flowing river or a west flowing. Okay, even though it is an African river, UPSC have asked it. So you have to know a little bit of geography also of the locations which comes in news. Okay, so this detailing their inflation, it raised to 200% and they were trying to control it. So they launched this gold thing. All these things you can read here. Okay, it's there in Business Today newspaper. Like this I told, 11 to 13 newspapers I am referring. That is why you will not miss a single current affair. Okay, now last question. United Nations Ocean Conference 2022 was co-hosted by, okay, India and France, Kiribati and Australia, New Zealand, Kenya and Portugal, Germany and UK. Okay, so it is a joint host, you can tell. So co-hosted by which two countries? Okay, so this again, different conferences, especially if it is under the UN, you are supposed to know, because India will be definitely participating there. And that time you have to know who was hosting this, or where did the Indian delegation go to, because India will be represented by some minister. He will be definitely going there. So he has to go there, means you have to know the place. Okay, so here answer is Kenya and Portugal. So in map also you should see where is Kenya is different place, Portugal is different place. So you should know it is partly hosted here and there. Okay, or if, the location, and these two will be the host, means they will be the chair. Okay, so here United Nations Ocean Conference 2022 co-hosted by the governments. So Ministry of Earth Science, okay, they are the ones who, because it's an ocean conference, Ministry of Earth Science is going there, and there it is aligned with the SDG goals. SDG you have to know, okay, all the 17 goals you have to know. Under 17 goals there are other 169 plus targets. All those things you have to know in detail. We have taught you already. And then these are the different focus point. A blue deal was promoted. Okay, no comprehensive legal framework covers the high seas. So threats to oceans are there. And this again is in a Hindu news article. Okay. So these were the 5 questions, and as I told, just by watching Plum series, you will get a limited number of MCQs, but you will get an idea of how to eliminate, how the previous year question comes. But Vaishya's test series gives you 10,000 plus MCQs, and for current affairs, you should ideally read newspaper, join one good test series, whichever institute you want to, solve at least 10,000 plus quality MCQ with previous year papers, be observant and interested. Okay, it's not like somebody is forcing you to study about Kenya, Portugal, UN conference and all. You should be personally interested also to know what and all is happening. Okay, and dedicated and continuously practice all these things what is told. Okay, so we cover more than 60 months of current affairs is there. Default you will get 12 months of current affair in the full package, and then extra things you can enroll as separately. Okay, and if you see this much range, okay, if you see 100 test is there in total, this many questions if you practice, obviously you are going to clear prelims. Okay, but you have to practice seriously. And then as I told, monthly, okay, like the latest 12 months, the previous 12 months, 12 months before to that. So based on you're a veteran or a fresher or which one you feel you want it, you can enroll to this, and these are unlimited validity soft copy PDF. Okay, so you can, in case you could not clear also, because you know the vacancy is only that much, so obviously everybody is not going to pass. So when you need it next year, you don't have to next year join anywhere, because we are giving you this much plenty of things. Okay, so you can keep it with you and keep practicing. So please WhatsApp me if you want to join. And again, the bestseller pack is this one, the last 24 months. Okay, that is where from the questions will come in 2023 exam. Okay, so daily 5 MCQs. Next episode will come tomorrow. Please subscribe and stay tuned and listen to every teacher's videos. So thank you and have a nice day.